It's funny to me how, like, if you're trying to date chicks 20 years younger than you, uh, you get called a pervert or a predator or a creeper or a creep, and the women have daddy issues, which is a misogynistic term. But like, if you want to date black girls, everybody's like, hey, that's cool. Or like, if you're gay, they're like, oh, well, that's cool too. I don't know. The left wing has its fair share of hypocrites. I would say that the Republicans are way more hypocritical. I mean, when it comes to Republicans, they're pretty much all Christians, and if you were to read the Bible, you would notice that most of their behavior is against what Jesus was talking about when it came to like love thy neighbor and shit and love thy enemy. Most Republicans are pretty much just like bitch made little hypocrites. But like, to not acknowledge that there's major hypocrisy on the left, like how white women, especially like white middle class women, will try to be the voice of everybody out there. Gays, blacks, trans people. Like, white women, when it comes to stuff like middle class white women, bourgeoisie, whiteys, need to just shut their bitch fucking mouth, because like they don't have a right to really speak for it. They'll go off on like these big ass things, like whatever, but I don't know, that's pretty irritating to a lot of people. I mean, it's fine to post a meme or whatever, a story about like racism and talk about it, but like they'll try to like babysit the situation, these white bitches, like it's their personal thing, when it's like Rachel Dolezal, who lives in Spokane, who was the head of the NAACP, who was white. That doesn't make any goddamn sense. Like, identifying as like black when you're not black doesn't make any goddamn sense. So like, if you can't acknowledge that liberals can also be quite hypocritical, I mean, think about it. You'll be out there like, hey, I'm glad there's all these interracial couples, and you're more than willing to be an interracial couple. And there's all these people out there that are like, oh yeah, I'm cool with the gays, and I'm totally cool with the gays, and I'm totally cool with the interracial shit. But if it's like intergenerational, you call us perverts, and you call them, sluts, and like having daddy issues, when really you're just being a cunt yourself towards us and a little bigot. So, fuck these bitches and their hoe ass attitude about like, oh, intergenerational is cool, gay is cool, but or rather like they're cool with like interracial, or they're cool with homosexual or trans, or the woman making more than man, which is all cool. I mean, whatever's fly works for me. It works for a lot of people. But like the intergenerational thing, like a Zoomer with a Gen X, that's icky to liberals. See, that's why I call you a bunch of retards sometimes, because you're fucking hypocrites, just like the Republicans. You got a problem with that? I don't care. Shut your bitch ass mouth. What do I gotta do? Be racist, softcore racist at the end to be hip and cool and trendy with you? Okay, fine. Shut your bitch ass mouth, nigga. Are you happy now? Does that make you happy that I do that, you little hater?